need to go. Now. Stop whatever you're doing, find a bag, gather all the things you'll need to survive, acquire a copy of The Last of Us, go somewhere safe, lock the door, and don't come out until it's over. The Last of Us is a triumph.
After all we've been through, everything that I've done, it can't be for nothing.
Once you've played it, all you'll want to do is talk about The Last of Us. We certainly do. We want nothing more right now than to recount and discuss and examine and critique and just express how much we love this game. It's a compulsion, it's an infection, and believe us, if you haven't played the game, then you're at serious risk. You do not want this experience spoiled. And that's not because The Last of Us is layered with twists or turns, or because it's hiding some great secret, or anything like that. It's really not. It's the story of an old man and a young girl traveling across America in the aftermath of an apocalyptic event, one where the remains of humanity have become fungus-riddled mutations. We predicted almost the entire plot, beat for beat, across its entire 17-hour running time. But that doesn't matter. You see, it's not what happens in The Last of Us that's so powerful, it's how it happens. This is a game, as we had been promised, that is much more about characters and relationships than shooting and scares.
Easy!
Hey!
Holy shit! Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
What about the guy?
Oh, he ain't even hurt.
That's not to say there isn't plenty of shooting or lots of scares. It's just that neither of these are the thing you'll take away when it's all over. The mechanics of The Last of Us are well above average, way above even, achieving that elusive blend of combat and stealth, performed with rigid forethought and loose improvisation all at once. The materials you scavenge can be crafted into traps and tools on the fly, but limited resources mean quick decisions. Tactical switch-ups are commonplace. You always need to look, listen, and above all, think, escalating the urgency and despair of every skirmish. And yet the developers Naughty Dog deserve high praise for not overstuffing the game with action. There's always room to breathe and reflect. It's usually the case that empty sections in games are just padding, and padding is normally just included to make a game seem bigger than it is. But The Last of Us is unique in that it needs padding. It needs padding for the same reasons we literally use padding in real packages. The contents are heavy and intricate and valuable. And Naughty Dog always make use of this padding throughout each level and across the game to manipulate the player's mind. From recurring hikes down open roads to rummaging for supplies in abandoned bedrooms, each one of these sections forces the player to think about the world and observe. The emotional tension this creates is as subtle as it is sublime, building on obvious and not so obvious foreshadowing to nerve-wracking effect. Who lives? Who dies? It takes a bit of time, but halfway in, you'll care about the answer to these questions, and by the end, you'll hardly be able to stand not knowing. There's still so much we haven't talked about, the sheer beauty of its overgrown world for one, but that's fine. For now, you need to go. Go now and play The Last of Us. Then we'll talk.